Listen carefully, because this is something most men never hear out loud. Not because it's a secret, but because people are too afraid to say it without being labeled bitter or insensitive. Right now, millions of men are caught in the same cycle, falling for the same words, the same gestures, the same emotional games. And every one of them believes he's different. Everyone believes he's found something special. The truth. He's just the next in line. I can't tell you how many times I've heard a man say with pride, "She told me I'm not like anyone she's ever met. She told me everything feels different with me." His chest swells as if he's won the lottery. But here's the harsh reality. He hasn't. She's not saying something rare. She's repeating a script. Those exact words have been spoken to the last man, and the man before him, and the one before that. You feel special the same way a brand new restaurant feels special. The first few times are exciting, fresh, intoxicating. But go there enough, and suddenly it's ordinary. The thrill isn't in you, it's in the novelty. And the moment novelty fades, so does the magic. The illusion of safety. One of the most dangerous traps is when a woman says, "You make me feel so safe." Most men hear this and feel like protectors, like heroes. Finally, they think they're the solid man she needed. But often, safe doesn't mean strong. It means predictable, manageable, controllable. You're not exciting. You're not magnetic. You're easy. Easy to test, easy to push, easy to forgive and exploit. Because safe guys rarely walk away. Safe guys tolerate treatment they shouldn't, because they're just grateful to be chosen at all. And here's the bitter irony. While you're busy being her steady rock, she's often fantasizing about the exact opposite. The man who isn't so safe. The man who could walk at any time. The one she has to chase instead of control. Words versus actions. This is the oldest trap in the book. Declarations without demonstration. I'd never hurt you. You can trust me completely. I'm not like the others. Here's the truth. Trustworthy people don't need to say it. They prove it. Their consistency does the talking. When someone insists you can trust them before you've even questioned it, take it as a warning, not a comfort. Because words are cheap, promises are free, and the toxic people spend them like counterfeit currency. Real loyalty is quiet. It shows up in the hard times, not in the grand speeches. The erased past, another red flag, the way she speaks about her past. My ex meant nothing. I never really loved him. That relationship wasn't real. Men eat this up because it makes them feel chosen, like they're the first man to ever matter. But pay attention. That erasure isn't honesty, it's strategy. People who have truly moved on from their past can talk about it calmly. They can say, "It was good until it wasn't. We wanted different things. I learned a lot." No theatrics, no drama, just perspective. But when everything is fake and meaningless, what she's really doing is rewriting history. And if she rewrote her past with them, what makes you think she won't rewrite her past with you? The highs and lows. Toxic women don't do moderation. You're either her soulmate or her mistake. One day you're a god. The next, you're worthless. And men get addicted to this cycle because the highs are intoxicating. When she loves you, you feel invincible. When she withdraws, you'll do anything to get the love back. That's not romance. That's conditioning. You're being trained like an animal, rewarded when you comply, starved when you resist. Healthy love doesn't yank you up and slam you down. It builds slowly, steadily, with a rhythm you can trust. the addict's game. Here's the secret most men miss. Toxic women don't actually want love. They want stimulation. They treat relationships the way addicts treat drugs, chasing the high of newness, burning it out, and moving on when the thrill fades. It's not about you. It's about their hunger for constant novelty. Today she wants marriage and children. Tomorrow she wants travel and freedom. Next week she wants independence and space. These aren't commitments, they're moods, and moods are temporary. If you're honest, you've seen this before. She was obsessed at first, couldn't get enough of you, swore you were her forever. 6 months later, she was bored, restless, already distracted, and you're left confused, asking yourself what you did wrong. The answer is nothing. You just stopped being new. The two approaches to love. There are only two kinds of people when it comes to relationships. The first treat love like a theme park. They want rides, thrills, constant novelty. They want the fireworks, the movie moments, the highlight reel. But once the rides lose their excitement, they move on to another park. The second treat, love like building a business. They understand there will be boring paperwork and long days, but they're in it for the growth, the structure, the foundation. They're building something sustainable, not chasing the next high. Toxic people are almost always in the first category. They consume love like entertainment. And if you're building while they're consuming, you'll bleed yourself dry trying to maintain a thrill that was never meant to last. The real test. So how do you tell the difference? Simple. Stop listening to words and start watching patterns. Anyone can say, I love you. Few can prove it when things get hard. Anyone can declare you're special. Few can make you feel special after the novelty wears off. Love that's real doesn't demand you shrink, abandon your friends, or sacrifice your peace. It doesn't swing wildly from obsession to contempt. It doesn't need constant crisis to feel alive. Real love feels calmer, quieter. It doesn't hit you like a drug. It settles in like gravity, steady, grounding, inescapable. Your choice. If you find yourself on the roller coaster, remember this. It's not proof of passion. It's proof of instability. And instability always ends the same way. With you broken, confused, wondering where it all went wrong. You can't fix it. You can't love someone into stability. You can only step off the ride and wait for something real. Because real love exists. It just won't scream as loud as the chaos. It won't burn as hot in the beginning. But it will last. And lasting is worth more than thrilling.